The man who gave everything, only to be cheated on and lied to about a child that wasn't his, then rose stronger than ever. Picture this, bros. Ever poured your soul into a woman, dropped $4,000 on a kid you thought was yours, only to find out she's been riding someone else's wave? Yeah, that's the kind of knife that doesn't just cut, it twists, deep and slow. What if she's texting, "He's clueless," while you're busting your ass for her rent and a crib, dreaming of a family that's nothing but smoke? That's not a story. That's a damn war zone, and it's where we're headed today. What's good, bros? It's Alpha Talk. Your boy's back with a tale that'll hit you like a freight train barreling through your chest. This one's no fairy tale. It's love turning to ash, a DNA test that shatters dreams, and a rise so savage you'll want to fist bump the sky when it's done. We're diving into the deep end, no floaties, just raw guts and real talk. You ready? Strap in, because this ride's about to get wild. Meet Ryan, 36 years old, ex-Army mechanic, built like a tank with hands that can rebuild a Harley blindfolded. He's got a mutt named Torque, who'd take a bullet for him, a garage stacked with chrome, and a heart that once upon a time thought it had found its queen. This dude's the real deal. Loyal, gritty, the kind of guy who'd carry you out of a firefight and crack a beer with you after. He's about to go from fiancé and dad to a man who rewrites his own damn story, and trust me, the twist's gonna blindside you like a sucker punch in a dark alley. Let's set the scene. Peak vibes. It's a warm night, stars punching through the sky, and Ryan's got her arms wrapped tight around his waist as they tear down the highway on his Harley. The growl of the engines, their soundtrack, her laughs, the melody. He's grinning like a fool under that helmet. She's pregnant, kids on the way, and he's already picked out a ring that's burning a hole in his pocket. 6 years in, they're tight as hell, or so he thinks. That's the high, bros. The moment before the cliff drops out from under him and the ground turns to quicksand. He's got no clue the storm's brewing, that the woman he'd bleed for is about to torch his world and leave him sifting through the ashes. This ain't just a breakup story, it's a rebirth. Ryan's about to take a hit that'd floor most men, but he's not most men. He's steel, waiting to be forged, and what's coming next? It's betrayal that stings like salt in a fresh wound, a 2-week wait that'll test his soul, and a comeback that'll make you cheer. So stick around, bros. This freight train's just pulling out of the station, and it's headed straight for the truth. Ryan's living the dream, bros, and it starts in a dive bar off Route 66. Picture it, neon buzzing, jukebox pumping some old school Skinnerd, and there she is. Long legs, sharp smile, eyes that could melt steel. Her name's Lauren, and she's got a vibe that hooks him like a fish on a line. He's 34 then, fresh off a stint fixing Humvees in the sandbox, back home with a buzz cut and a hunger for something real. She slides up next to him, orders a whiskey neat, and smirks. "You look like trouble." He fires back, "Only the good kind." Well, that's it. Sparks lit, and Ryan's grinning like a kid who just found the keys to the candy store. 6 months later, they're shacked up in his place. A little brick house with a garage that's more home than the living room. She's his spark, he's her rock, and it's tight as hell. He's wrenching on bikes all day, grease under his nails, while she's slinging drinks at the bar, coming home with stories that make him laugh till his sides ache. Nights are Harley rides, her arms locked around him, wind whipping past, Torque barking at the moon from the sidecar he rigged up. They're a unit, a team, and Ryan's chest swells every time he looks at her. This is my girl, he thinks. My ride or die. He's all in, blinders on, no clue the cracks are already spiderwebbing under his feet. Fast forward 2 years, and it's next level. He's on one knee in that same garage, Torque nosing the ring box like it's a chew toy. Lauren's eyes go wide. She's laughing through tears, saying yes, before he even finishes the question. They're engaged, and Ryan's walking on air. 6 feet of muscle and grit, but inside he's soft as hell for her. Then the big news hits. She's pregnant. He's pacing the kitchen, hands shaking as he processes it, then pulls her close and whispers, "We're a family now." His heart's a damn balloon, ready to burst. He's picturing a little dude, or dudette, riding shotgun with Torque, learning to turn a wrench before they can walk. This is it, bros. His shot at real, the kind of life he'd bleed for. Ryan goes hard, pouring everything into it. 4 grand drops like it's nothing. Crib with a mobile that plays Metallica riffs, stacks of diapers, a nursery painted blue with a Harley mural he stencils himself. He's at Home Depot every weekend, hauling paint cans and lumber, building a life brick by brick. Lauren's glowing, belly rounding out, and they're picking names over late-night pizza. Jack for a boy, Riley for a girl. He's got her feet propped up, rubbing them while she bitches about swollen ankles, and he's loving every second. Bar nights turn to quiet evenings, her head on his chest, his hand on her stomach feeling kicks that make him grin like a fool. "That's my kid," he tells Torque, who just tilts his head like, "Yeah, boss, sure." Inside, Ryan's locked in. She's my queen, he thinks, wrenching a carburetor at 3 a.m. to bank extra cash for the future. He's saving for a ring upgrade, something with a bigger rock, because she deserves it. Those Harley rides? They're slower now, her pressed against his back, whispering about how they'll take the kid camping someday. He's sure, dead sure, this is forever. The house smells like her lavender shampoo. The garage hums with his tools, and the future's a straight road stretching out clean and bright. He's wide open, heart on his sleeve, no walls up. Cracks don't whisper, though. They roar, and Ryan's too deep in the high to hear the rumble coming. This is the peak, bros. The golden hour before the storm rolls in. Ryan's all heart, all hustle, building a castle for a family he's damn sure is his. 6 years with Lauren, from that bar stool to this moment, and he's never felt stronger. But strength ain't armor, and love ain't a shield. What's coming next is going to test every ounce of that grit and the fall. It's going to hit like a sledgehammer to the soul. Stick around. This is where the freight train picks up speed. The kid's here, bros. A squirming little bundle named Jack, born with a shock of dark hair and a cry that could wake the dead. Ryan's holding him in the hospital, 6 feet of muscle turned to mush, whispering, "Hey, little man, I'm your dad." Lauren's in the bed, pale but smiling, and for a minute, it's perfect. But perfection's a mirage, and this one's about to dissolve fast. The cracks don't creep. They slam wide open, and Ryan's about to learn the hard way that love can be a loaded gun pointed right at your chest. It starts small, a chill he can't shake. Jack's a month old, and Lauren's different, cold, like she's a million miles away even when she's right there. She barely looks at the kid, barely touches Ryan. Her phone's her new best friend, always in her hand, screen locked tighter than Fort Knox. He catches her smirking at it one night, tucked in the corner of the couch, and his gut twists. "You good?" he asks, voice casual but eyes sharp. "Yeah, just tired," she mumbles, flipping the phone face down. Red flags flare. Phone's locked. She's late from work again. Excuses piling up like junk mail. Ryan's no fool, but he's clinging to the dream, telling himself it's baby blues or some crap. His gut's screaming, though, and it's louder every day. Doubt's a slow poison. He's pacing the garage at night, Torque whining at his feet, big brown eyes asking what's wrong. Ryan's asking himself the same damn thing. Is it me? Am I screwing this up? Postpartum's a beast, right? He's replaying every fight, every late night he spent wrenching instead of holding her. Jack's crying in the next room. Lauren's sleeping through it, and Ryan's the one rocking the kid back to sleep, bottle in hand, mind spinning. He's clinging to ghosts, memories of her laugh, her arms around him on the Harley, the life he built with $4,000 and a heart wide open. But ghosts don't text, and that phone's about to blow the lid off everything. One night, it happens. Lauren's in the shower, phone left on the counter, unlocked for once, like fate's tossing him a bone. It buzzes, screen lights up, and Ryan's close enough to see it. "Chris, baby's cute, hope it's mine." Ryan's clueless LOL. The words hit like a brick to the skull. His heart stops, breath catches, world tilts. Another buzz. "Miss you, when's he gone?" Ryan's hands shake as he scrolls. Months of texts, flirty crap, her laughing at him, calling him boring, safe. His chest's a war drum, pounding so hard he can't hear Jack's fussing anymore. 6 years, a kid, a ring, built on quicksand. He drops the phone, stares at the wall, and feels something crack deep inside. He doesn't confront her, not yet. Ryan's a soldier, he plans. Next day, he's at the drugstore buying a DNA kit like it's a grenade he's about to pull the pin on. Swabs Jack's cheek while she's out grabbing milk, mails it off, and waits. 2 weeks of hell stretch out, 14 days of faking smiles, kissing her forehead, playing dad while his soul's in a chokehold. He's barely sleeping, eyes bloodshot, replaying those texts in his head. Hope it's mine. Every kick from Jack, every coup, twists the knife deeper. Is this even his kid? Lauren's acting normal, cooing over Jack when he's watching, but it's a performance, and he sees through it now. Anxiety's a vice, squeezing his chest till he can't breathe, but he holds it together. Steel don't bend. Not yet. Results land on a Tuesday, envelope shaking in his hands. He rips it open in the garage, Torquay at his side, and there it is. 0% match. Jack's not his. 6 years, $4,000, every dream he had, gone, torched by a truth he can't unsee. His knees buckle, but he catches himself on the workbench, breath ragged. The nursery mural mocks him, Harley and a kid who'll never ride it with him. Rage bubbles hot and thick, but he locks it down. He's not exploding, not yet. He needs answers, and she's going to give them. That night he's calm, too calm. Lauren's on the couch, scrolling, Jack asleep in the crib. Ryan sits across from her, voice low, steady. "Who's Chris?" Her face twists, shock, then defiance. "You're paranoid," she snaps, but her eyes dart. He holds up the DNA results. No words, just the paper that ends it all. "Explain." She freezes, then the mask slips. "You're not even a man," she sneers, venom dripping. "Always working, never here, Chris gets me." The gut punch lands, 6 years torched, and she's laughing at the ashes. His world's a bonfire, every memory up in flames. Rage floods him now, pure and wild. He's shaking, fists balled, voice a growl. "You don't get to rewrite me." She's yelling back, excuses, blame, crap about needing more, but he's done listening. "Get out," he says, flat and final. She grabs her phone, storms to the bedroom, and he's left standing there, heart a war drum, mind racing. 6 years, a kid that's not his, 4 grand funneled to a lie, and she's got the nerve to call him weak. He's not breaking, though, not yet. This ain't the end, it's the spark. The real explosion's coming, and Ryan's about to turn the tables. Stick around, bros. This is where the steel starts forging. Ryan's done, bros. Done bleeding for a lie. The second Lauren's venom hits, you're not even a man. Something snaps. Not the weak kind of snap, not tears or begging. Nah, this is steel bending into shape, a switch flipping from sucker to savage. By dawn, he's a machine. Her crap's packed. Clothes, makeup, that lavender shampoo he used to love, stacked in trash bags on the porch. Jack's stuff, too. Crib disassembled, diapers boxed. He's calm, methodical, hauling it all to her parents' place an hour away. Drops it on their doorstep with the DNA results and a note. We're done, don't come back. No yelling, no drama, just a clean cut. Locks are changed by noon, and Ryan's standing in an empty house, Torque at his side, feeling the weight lift. Inside, it's a shift. Weak? Nah, I'm steel now, he tells himself, her words echoing like a taunt he's flipping into fuel. 6 years torched, 4 grand gone, a kid that's not his. She thought she'd break him, but she just lit the forge. He's not begging, not wallowing. He's building, brick by damn brick, and the first move's cold and calculated. Lawyers on speed dial, birth certificate's the target. I'm not the father, he tells the suit, handing over the DNA proof. Days later, it's done. His name's scrubbed, no legal ties, no child support for a scam. He's free, both legally and mentally, cutting every string she tied around him. Action kicks in hard. Garage becomes his war room. Bikes roll in, cash rolls out. He's wrenching till midnight, turning rust buckets into beasts. Side hustle blooming into real money. 4 grand lost? He's clawing it back, one carburetor at a time. Jim's his new church. 5 a.m., iron clanging, sweat carving him down. 20 pounds of fat melt off, muscle stacks on, and he's looking like the tank he was in the army. Mirrors his witness. This is me now. Torque is his wingman. Steak dinners for the pup, not her. Boys' night rolls around, and Ryan's not the ghost in the corner anymore. He's the king holding court, beers raised, laughs loud. Untouchable vibe, radiating from the inside out. Backlash hits like a storm, though. Lauren's family goes feral. Over 100 missed calls in a week. Voicemails spitting evil, deadbeat, you abandoned a baby. Her mom's sobbing, dad's threatening, and social media's a damn circus. Ryan's a monster, they post, twisting the knife. Texts flood in. Lauren begging, come back, I messed up. Then flipping to, you're nothing without me. Harassment's relentless, but Ryan doesn't flinch. Truth's his shield. Those DNA results are ironclad, and he's got screenshots of her texts to Chris locked and loaded. Call me what you want, he mutters, deleting another plea. I know who I am. He's a rock in the chaos, letting their noise crash and fade. Payback's a quiet twist, and it's sweet. Chris, the gym rat who thought he'd won, turns out he's a lowlife running a scam. Fake supplements, shady deals. Ryan's got ears everywhere from the garage crowd. One whisper about Chris's hustle, and he drops a tip to the cops. Anonymous, clean, lethal. Next week, sirens sing, Chris is cuffed, gym raided, scam busted wide open. Ryan's sipping a beer on his porch when he hears Torque sprawled beside him, and a smirk creeps up. Checkmate, bro, he says to no one. Didn't need to throw a punch, just pulled the right string and watched the clown fall. Healing's the real grind, though, and Ryan's raw about it. Nights hit hard, house too quiet, nursery turned gym still stings. Felt like a zombie, he admits to the mirror, bags under his eyes. 6 years don't vanish easy. The pain's a ghost rattling chains in his skull. But he's not caving. Therapy's his anchor. Sits with a grizzled vet who gets it, talks him through the muck. Pain's a teacher, not a chain, he repeats, mantra sinking in. Gym's his outlet, fists pounding bags till they split, legs pushing steel till they burn. He's candid with the boys, too. Over beers, he spills it. Felt like my soul got ripped out, but I'm still here. They nod, respect it, no pity needed. Every step's a brick in the wall. He's not just surviving, he's thriving. Cash flows, body's jacked, mind's sharpening. Lauren's texts keep coming, broke, dumped, desperate, but he deletes them unread, no hesitation. Chris is rotting in a cell, her family's quieted down, and Ryan's world's his own again. Torquey's riding shotgun on the Harley, wind in their faces, and Ryan's grinning, scars and all. This is me, he thinks, throttle open, road stretching out. No begging, no regrets, just a man reborn, forged in the fire she lit and he mastered. This is the rise, bros, alpha unleashed, pure and simple. Ryan took the hit, flipped the script, and built something stronger. Betrayal tried to bury him, he used it to climb. Stick around, the close is going to seal this legend tight. Ryan's standing tall now, bros, jacked, bank account fat, and Torque riding shotgun like the loyal beast he is. The garage hums with cash flow, Harley's gleaming under his hands, and the road ahead's wide open. He's free, free from the lies, the chains, the 6-year con that almost broke him. Lauren? She's a shadow, broke, dumped, texting please he doesn't even read. Over 100 missed calls stack up, but they're just noise to him now, deleted with a flick. Her family's gone quiet, their venom spent, and Chris? That clown's cuffed in a cell, scam busted thanks to Ryan's tip locking the cage. Checkmate sealed, no sweat off his back. This ain't just survival, it's victory, pure and savage. Here's the core truth, bros, carved from the ashes. You're not her ATM, her punching bag, or her fallback plan. Own your damn worth. Ryan poured $4,000 and 6 years into a dream, only to find snakes slithering in the foundation. He didn't bend, didn't beg. He spotted him, cut him loose, and rose alone. That's power, the kind that doesn't need a crowd to cheer it on. She called him weak, thought she'd gut him, but he broke the game instead. Steel don't crack under pressure, it forges, and Ryan's living proof. You take the hit, you flip the script, and you build something they can't touch. Salute to Ryan, bros. He turned ashes to iron. Betrayal was the spark, but he stoked the fire till it burned bright. Lauren's dust now, a footnote in a story that's all his. Some tales don't need see sequels, just a king standing tall, scars worn like medals, and a road that's his to rule. He's not looking back, not slowing down, just riding hard. Torque's ears flapping in the wind, a grin saying he's untouchable. This is the alpha close, no apologies, no regrets, just a man who took the worst and made it his best. So, if you vibed with this freight train of a story, smash that thumbs up, sub to the channel, and hit the bell. Don't miss the next one. Drop a comment below, tell me your take, your own war stories, whatever's on your mind. Ryan's rise is for every bro who's been stabbed in the back and kept walking. Thanks for rolling with me, fam. This one's in the books, and it's a damn legend.